Once in a city thick with smoke and concrete, there lived a monk. She had come to this place by choice, leaving behind the quiet of the mountains to bring life to a place long stripped of it. She planted trees where there were none, grew food where the soil had been forgotten, and taught the children that the earth still breathed beneath the pavement. But where there is desperation, there is also hunger. And so every few years, someone would break into her home searching for something: money, valuables, anything they could take. She met each one in the same way, with a quiet gaze, with tea on the stove. One night she heard the sound of broken glass. A man stood in her doorway, startled to find her awake. He expected fear. Instead, he found a voice steady and soft.
You are welcome here. Sit with me and have some tea.
The burglar hesitated. This was not how such things were meant to go. But curiosity won over caution. He sat, he drank, and he listened. They spoke not of crime or punishment, but of the world, of struggle, of the life that had led him here, and before he left, the monk made him an offer.
Come back tomorrow. Help me in the garden.
He did not accept that night, not then, but something had shifted, and months later he returned not to steal, but to learn. In time, he too planted trees where there were none, and the city, in its own small way, began to breathe again. Gaia too has invited us. She has offered us forests and rivers, seasons in perfect balance, and for those who listen, she still offers a way forward. But not everyone listens. Years later, another man broke into the monk's home. This one did not hesitate. He did not sit. He did not drink tea.
I'm not here to talk. I'm here to take what's mine.
The monk only nodded. She did not fight. She only gestured to the nightstand.
My wallet is there. Feel free to take it.
The burglar sneered, but he took it just the same. He took the wallet, he took the phone, he took her old laptop, and he left. Gaia, too, has given freely. Oil from her depths, trees from her hills, waters from her rivers. She has given, and we have taken. Not with gratitude, not with balance, but with certainty that it was ours for the taking. And so the forests have fallen, the rivers have run dry, the soil has turned to dust, and still we take. Then came the third, and this one was really different. More desperate, more frantic. He did not hesitate. He did not search. He ransacked. He tore books from shelves, pulled drawers from their frames, dumped potted plants to the ground. He took everything. The old radio, the kitchen knife, even a jar of pennies, as if that would somehow be enough. And when absolutely nothing was left, when there was no more to take, he turned the knife on the monk.
You have to have more than this.
And in that moment, the monk, who had given kindness, who had given patience, responded in the only way left to her. A movement too quick to see, a single strike, and the burglar fell. Gaia, too, has limits. For centuries she has given, through drought and flood, through storm and fire. She has given even as we have stripped her bare. But the moment comes when there is nothing left to take, and when that moment comes, Gaia will respond. Not in anger, not in vengeance, but in finality. The monk was never robbed again. The city changed, in some ways for the better, in some ways not at all. But those who knew, those who had listened, never forgot. Gaia does not punish, she does not rage, she only responds. The first time with an invitation, the second time with surrender, the third time with silence. The question is no longer whether Gaia will act. The question is, will we? We were given an invitation. We were given a warning. The choice is ours. Share your thoughts in the comments.